quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
The ball kicks to Dawson. Irving attacking. Shot to stop the run. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Lillard attacking. Carter against Stevenson. Carter dishes to Hayward. Here's Stafford. Rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wonderfully instinctive play right there. Sense just where that rebound was going, and it becomes an easy 2 for him.
Well, Clark, maybe they've had too many easy buckets tonight.
Well, that's something that needs to change. I mean, they should not be getting all these easy dunks off offensive putbacks.
In low to Cousins. Teardrop shot, and the shot is good.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Rose passes to Stevenson. And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
West All-Stars shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The East making a switch. Lowry's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. And for the most part today, they have been. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Carter with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Now here's Rose. Passes it to Eustis. Stevenson kicks to Rose. Off target from outside. The scoring fast and furious.
Tune in this Friday night, February 23rd. James Harden and the Houston Rockets go up against the Golden State Warriors. Do not miss it.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
And we back to the NBA All-Star game as we get set to begin the second quarter.
And Kevin, already some highlight reel plays.
Yeah, they're playing at a nice tempo right now, giving the fans a show.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the West All-Stars, Carter, he's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Damian Lillard. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Hayward.
Well, one thing we're noticing here tonight, both teams pretty much taking care of the ball, which is impressive in a game like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. I mean, typically in a game like this, the players and teams can be a little loose, but that hasn't been the case so far. Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam. Not too surprising to have so few fouls here.
Yeah, you know what? I think part of it is the officiating, Steve. They get a little more leeway from the officials to the players, but some credit has to go to the players as well. I mean, no need to be overly aggressive in this kind of game format.
And stolen by Lillard. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. They set the pick. Carter outside, takes a three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his third assist on the night. A big group substitution here for the East. And we And we return to the NBA All-Star game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
Yeah, and Kevin, often the second half is where you see that intensity turned up a bit.
Well, yeah, the first half maybe a little more loose, and then the second half is where it can get more competitive once the game is on the line.
All out there with Irving. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Parker. And it's Dawson in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Use that pick to get in close. Harden's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the West All-Stars. Here comes Wall. Pass to Dawson. Irving drives in, and the shot is good. Carter with it. 17 points in the game. Carter left side. Durant dishes to Davis. Parker with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Irving. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Irving's got 12. Carter with it. On deep. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's his first foul. All with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Wall wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Ball against Carter. Here's Durant. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one. Here comes Carmelo Anthony. He's got 9. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
Excellent night for Carmelo Anthony. He has 9 points and also a block shot. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
No question, he's made an impact just about everywhere on the court.
Carter drives in. Here's Davis. And the layup's good off the glass.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And Wall kicks to Dawson. The feed to Irving. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Sinks the triple. Carter's got 20 points.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
And Wall. Here we go now. Parker passes to Dawson. Great D that time from Davis.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Harden dishes to Carter. Fires the 3. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Carter. And now a 12-point West All-Star lead. And here are the East All-Stars now. And Wall kicks to Dawson. Now, here is Irving. He's got 15. Dawson gets the bucket. Dawson's got 7.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Davis setting the pick for Harden. The wide open look for Durant. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And how about the season he's had to this point? He's been so solid, just having a terrific year.
Yeah, guys, I mean, pretty much from game 1 of the season, he's been playing some of his best basketball.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Dawson. For John Wall. Then for the West All-Stars, Gordon Hayward's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Damian Lillard subbed in for James Harden. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He told the huddle they need to go hard to the hoop whenever possible to either draw fouls or get high-percentage looks right at the 10. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks again, Doris. Rose passes to Irving. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Leonard's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Carter against Rose. Dishes to Durant. They swipe it. Here's Hayward. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Parker with it. Guarded now by Durant. And the shot will not go from Eustace. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Durant. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 15 points for Kevin Durant.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
And he gets it to go.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
The West All-Stars with the ball. Kicks it to Hayward. He dishes it to Carter from outside the arc, and it's good. Carter's got 25 points in the game.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Irving drives in. Can't get it to go.
I like the work there, contesting that shot. It looked like it was going to be easy, but
Great time here. We hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
Both teams putting on the show.
boy, it sure has been fun to watch, hasn't it?
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Carter in at shooting guard. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Ellis, and it's Harden in at the small forward position. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
And here's Wall. He kicks to Anthony. Bosch, a screen on Hart. Off the pick. Dives for it. They get the rebound. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Ellis. That's good. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And it's Bosch in the corner. Wall attacking. Stevenson dishes the Wall. Can't hit. Nice D from Cousins.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character.
And the jam by Harden.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots, and the other team just a bit stagnant.
The West All-Stars making a switch here.
And something to really be proud of, and of course the starters are voted in by the fans, the reserves are voted in by the coaches. Either way, it's a heck of an honor.
Wall attacking. Great D that time from Davis.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Davis setting the pick for Carter. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter. Steve, you talk about the starters and the reserves, unlike in regular games. In an all-star game, everyone gets a chance to play.
Yeah, and I think the hardest part for the coaches, Kevin, is distributing those minutes because everybody is deserving. Everyone's a great player. And usually what happens is the starters get the most minutes because the coaches understand that that's who the fans have voted on there, and that's who they want to see.
And Wall kicks to Anthony. The pass to Dawson. And Wall. Here we go now. And he gets it to go.
And a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And the East. Tucker comes in for Chris Bosh. And Irving subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the West. Durant comes in for Ellis.
What a top-notch game he's had. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Irving passes to Carmelo. Parker dishes the Wall. Feeds it to Carmelo. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 4 assists now tonight.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Parker, a screen on Hart. Irving drives in.
Well, Irving